Nation, we back. Yo, salute to everybody here in the building, man. Welcome to the latest installment of the Graphk Wasted or Wasted Graphic Show, however you want to call it, right? Welcome back. Salute to the chat, man. Appreciate you guys. Whether you're watching on Wasted channel or my channel, just make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, wipe them feet, pay your bar tabs, meaning hit them thumbs up, man. Real quick, once again, salute to the chat, man. You guys could be anywhere in the world, but you chose to be right here with us. Without you guys, this thing doesn't work, man. Real fast, also, man, salute to my dog, John Chef. Just became a new member of the channel, man. I appreciate you. If you guys want to become a member, the link is pinned up top. Also, go over to Wasted channel, hit the join button. It is definitely appreciated. One of the best ways to support what we do over here at Mount Shillmore, PlanetRaiders.com for everything Raiders related, and OakLosVegas for the merch. What's good, big bro?
Coolin', man. Yo, I got my coffee. I'm ready to give the people some content.
That content. Yeah, real quick, and I didn't see. I had no idea that our brothers are breaking down film tonight. Salute to Big Mike and Andy. I had no idea they were live right now, or I would have pushed this out. I had no clue.
They are.
So, yeah. So, hey, real quick. Hey, if you guys want to open up both tabs, it would be definitely appreciated. I had no clue they were breaking down film right now.
Yeah, I was in the gym. I've been in the gym since I got out of work. So, yeah, man, I wasn't paying attention, bro.
I'm definitely about to tune into that afterwards. I'm watching that because these two together, it's insane, man. A few things to unpack today, you guys. We're going to talk about this new injury report that came out in the middle of the week with, the Raiders and Chargers. We're also going to talk about some kind words that Devontae put out there towards our rookie fourth-round quarterback, Aiden O'Connell. We're going to talk about the updates on Jimmy G. We're going to talk about how much we hate Brian Hoyer and want to see nothing to do with him on this field. And yeah, we're going to talk about a few things, man. So once again, man, salute to everybody. You didn't see this, Wasted. I want to read this to you, man, real quick. He came out today. Devontae said, there was a few pressers going on. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've not been tuning in too much with all the pressers because I don't like to hear these motherfuckers talk no more. I'm like, this is action, boss. What Marshawn say? Action, boss.
Action. I'm about that action, boss.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, I haven't really been tuning in, but I've been kind of, if Devontae talks, I listen. You know what I'm saying? If Max talks, I listen. And today, man, he said, I think he's opened up a lot of eyes since he's been here. And he's speaking about our rookie quarterback, man. There's a few ways to split this, right? He's a leader. I don't think he's trying to take a dig at Jimmy G. We all know that he struggled. We kind of seen that it looked like a debate. We don't know if it was an argument. We don't know if they was talking about somebody else. But did you see them two on the sideline with Devontae? It looked like he was chewing him out a little bit about, like, look.
He was chewing him out. Like, bro, look, man. We don't like to start rumors, but we know exactly what Devontae came here for. He came here to win a championship. Yeah. That guy is not wasting years of his Hall of Fame career to be messing around with noodle arm Jimmy.
Yeah.
He ain't doing it, bro. So we already know what it is, bro. And what you said, I don't want to jump the gun, but yo, that right there was a hey big head to Aiden O'Connell. He was like, yo, man, what's good? He trying to let these fuckers know what time it is.
And I think Devontae was telling Jimmy G on the sideline, and I could be wrong, right? Allegedly. I think he was telling him, like, you don't always have to look my way. Are you looking at the field? Like, you see all the other receivers. I've seen Hunter Renfrow open a lot. I've seen Jacoby open a lot. I've seen other guys. It just seems as though Jimmy G is just going to where, just going to Devontae and Jacoby over and over and over again. But it's like, you're not really It's not the Jimmy G we seen in week 1 where he literally was analyzing the entire field, going through his reads. These past two weeks, it's been a struggle with this guy, man. And I think this is, I'm not saying a dig because, like I said, Devontae's too classy for that, right? Way too mature. But I think this is his way of saying, bring this kid in. It's time to see what the young guy has, because in these past 2 weeks, Jimmy is not, he's not the guy. He's not the guy. I mean, simple and plain. And I'm going to be real with you. Wasted. I know it's been 3 weeks. And a lot of Niner guys that we know, like I grew up in Northern California, right? Either a Raider or Niner out there, right? They've all said this is the Jimmy G that we've all grown to hate. And we're now starting to see it in Raider Nation. And I'm going to be honest, with him in the concussion protocol, and now there's rumors and rumblings that he may be ready to go come Sunday. But if he's not, and Brian Hoyer's out there, man, I'm going to be very, very mad, very upset. I think this is the way to get rolling with Aiden O'Connell. Point blank, period, the end.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to play Brian Hoyer. Like, Brian Hoyer is we already know how good he can be. He's never going to be any better than he's been. No. And the way he's been in National Football League has been painfully below average, right?
Yeah.
He's here really to help the defense, help the quarterback see the field. He's really like a coach, right? But let's not get it confused. When you got a young quarterback and you're in a situation where the season can careen off the cliff, you got to see whether this kid can play. You got it. The only way you can see is live bullets. And this is the perfect time. You didn't have to bench Jimmy Garoppolo and cause a quarterback controversy. You can put him in, no harm, no foul. If he does really bad, when Jimmy comes back, you can sit him back down and say, hey, man, you need to cook a little bit more.
Yeah.
He goes out there and he throws 4 touchdowns. He's juking and jiving. He's throwing dimes. Then you got to say, whoa, this is our Brock Purdy. Jimmy, have a seat.
Yeah. Well, personally, if you put him out there and he does good, I want to see, because I could see this regime put in certain Jimmy G back, even if Aiden does good. And that's the thing that worries me, Wasted, because they're going to do it the way they see fit. You got to give this guy 2 weeks. If Aiden goes out there this Sunday and balls out, we know what happens when teams get film on guys, right? I want to see what he looks like against Green Bay. Why not? Let's see what he looks like back home. Primetime football. I think is that primetime, right? Is that Monday night?
That's going to be a primetime game.
Primetime game. Like, I want to see what the kid looks like under the lights. And this is us just talking about what we want to see, you guys. To be honest, I still feel like it's a stretch to say that Aiden O'Connell is going to play this Sunday. But I'm going to be real, like with Jimmy reeling the way he is, the concussion, him having to go out week 2 against Buffalo with remember, he had to go back into the blue tent. They were checking for a concussion. This is just going to continue with him. It's going to continue with him. And at this point, why not see what the young guy has? It makes no sense, because with Hoyer, you're worse than Jimmy. You're worse than you are with Jimmy G. At least with Aiden, we don't know what we have yet. You know what I mean?
The currency of hope is the only thing you have at that point.
Yeah.
The only thing you have at that point, bro. Like, to be honest with you, Aiden O'Connell, and maybe this can just be my conspiracy mind thinking. Yeah. Aiden O'Connell might be the only thing to save them at the end of the season.
Yeah.
That might be the only thing, because, like, if this thing goes bad, right, and they're like, damn, they've only won 2 games out of 10. Yeah. Then you put Aiden O'Connell in, then it's like, well, we got to let these guys keep developing him. That's why they're going to come back.
Yeah.
But man, at this point, I'm not even going there. This is the 4th game of the season. This is the first quarter of this season over.
Yeah.
And if Jimmy Garoppolo has played as bad as this, he's not going to start playing better, bro. The problem with Jimmy Garoppolo is the fact that he has a lower extremity injury. You need your legs to step into the ball and deliver the football. He's not able to follow through. He's not able to stand in the pocket. I don't know what happened to him, but in that Buffalo game, bro, when he got hit low,
he got shook up.
He got shook up. And now it's time for them to go on ahead and put in the young kid.
Here's a bar for you right here, Wasted. Week 4, you put in number 4, 4th round draft pick. Let's get it going. Period.
That's a fact.
4 for 4. Salute to John. Salute Docs and Wasted. My brother, we appreciate you for the donation, King. Salute to our brother, Mongo, as well. Always supporting us. My G's, no matter what, we are Raider Nation. Let's smash these dotes. Salute to my dog on a $5 donation. We're going to get you guys active, man. We're definitely going to read the chat, get everybody going today. And I told you, Graphk, it's the kids' time to shine versus the Chargers. Salute to our brother Anthony R for the $5 donation as well. We got a few more supers we're gonna get before we get to talking that shit. Shout out to Hug D's, our brother. I don't know what channel this is on, but you already know we appreciate you as always, man. Shout out to our brother John. Does so much for both platforms, all three platforms. Hammer, I know he's over at Big Mike's as well. So salute to our brother for always supporting what we do at Mount Shirley, man. Larry, if AOC starts, Trey needs to start over Renfro. What do you think about that? Ooh, because they had that,
bro. It's always that rookie QB, rookie wide receiver connection. Ooh. I think they gotta milk that. They gotta milk that. And plus, listen, he has some arm to spare. He can get the kid loose. The kid can't get loose with Jimmy only being able to throw the ball 40 yards. Yeah. He can't get loose like that, bro.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna go as far as to say start him over Renfro, but I want to see some packages with them both out there. I think Aiden has the perfect arm to get Renfro back acclimated into this offense. I don't. So don't take Renfro out, Larry, but insert Trey into certain packages and let's get him active. He is the guy that can break free for a 40, 50 yarder any moment. Go ahead, brother.
Yo, how about it be a gentleman's benching? Like, split the touches. Like, you know what I mean? So when you start Renfro and, have him in the first half, like the first quarter, then, towards the end of the first quarter, you put Tucker in and you start throwing him that rock. I would love to see that, man. Put some wrinkles in there because that's the one thing that Josh McDaniels hasn't done. Yeah. But as much of an offensive genius as he claims to be, I haven't seen much imagination and much originality. I mean, it's very, very cookie cutter, the stuff he's running, man. Yeah. It's very, very early 2000s.
Yeah.
His offense seems very antiquated. It seems very, very complicated for no reason. And I think, to be honest with you, bro, if he doesn't do this, we are going to go in a major, major slide because I think he's kind of lost the locker room a little bit.
I do too, but I have to say this. Going back and looking at a lot of that tape, and I said this on yesterday's Coffee and Convo, right? A lot of these receivers were open. It's Jimmy G. A lot of this is Josh McDaniels. Don't get me wrong, because they went out and got Jimmy G. But I think Aiden can run this system efficiently. They ran a pro system, right? Pro style system at Purdue. This is the guy that's ready for the big leagues. I want to see what he can do because clearly Jimmy can't run what we're running. Bro, if you go back and look, there's so many receivers open. Jimmy just cannot get them the ball, bro. It's one read, maybe two reads tops, and he's boop, or he's checking down. It's just bro, what are we doing?
He's throwing a helium ball, right?
There you go. Bro, you're throwing in a triple coverage with Jacoby Myers, you're throwing a pick. When there's clearly other guys open on the field. Salute to John once again, dropping a thought bomb. I know it's against scrubs, but think of all the rookie QB performances in preseason. Who shined the most? It's Aiden, high stakes, O'Connell.
Yes, sir. And the crazy part about this is you normally start a veteran because veterans take care of the football better than rookies.
Yeah.
He's not taking care of the ball. So what's the benefit of starting him at this point?
6 picks in 3 weeks. That's unacceptable, dog. He had 4 all year last year, I think in 11 games. That is unacceptable. He clearly does not have this system down, and he's clearly not getting it right. Salute to our family, Murph, Swaggy, all my guys over there, man. Michelle, salute to our family over Raiders Fan Radio. We love y'all. Appreciate you guys. Yeah. Oh, you already know everybody over there, man. Shout out to Ump too. Appreciate you guys on the $20 donate. You know you didn't have to do that, brother. We appreciate you.
Nah, for really.
So much, man, on the dub. If you guys aren't subscribed to our guys yet, make sure you guys go subscribe to Murph's Fan Radio, man. It's phenomenal work over there. And they just had I think they just had a live a few minutes ago. Dope content over there. Salute to our brother John, man. Chef, once again, if we can find a way to win this week, we'll be 2-2. 2-0 in our division. This is facts. 2-0 in our division with 2 home games, and then the Bears in the next 3, they're all winnable games. This 4-game road run is going to tell the season. So we got the Chargers, winnable. We got Green Bay, winnable. We got Detroit, which is, them motherfuckers, I don't know. And we got Chicago. So we can go on a minor run here and there. We could be 5-2. We could be 4-3. At the end of the day, John, I agree with you, but one Sunday at a time, brother, because right now we look very, 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 very disgusting out there. We got to get together this weekend.
I haven't seen them string together 3 minutes of good football all season.
Yeah.
Like consistent football, bro. So it's getting to the point where it's like, okay, you know what, man? It's not even one game at a time. It's every quarter at a time because you can, it's crazy, right?
Can I ask you this though, Wasted? And please, brother, I know you're going to give me just the most brutal honesty, right? How do we look so good with that scripted first series? Always going out there scoring quick and then just looking like complete shit afterwards. What is your assessment on that? Like the scripted first series, we go out there and the offenses ran so effectively. Jimmy G looks good. You know what I mean? We're getting everybody involved. And then from there, it's just a shit show. Like what's happening, bro?
Bro, what I think is happening is I think once they see our first 12, once they kind of key in on what we're trying to run, how we're trying to attract their defense, the other team makes adjustments, and I think they see the velocity that Jimmy throws with. I think in real time, they see that, yo, this guy can't throw.
Yeah.
They see it. And then they're like, you know what? We're going to make him throw deep. We're not allowing him to get anything over the middle. If you see how they marched down the field against Buffalo, it was dink, dunk, down the middle, very, very succinct, accurate stuff. And then they're like, hey, man, you know what? We're going to challenge you to throw outside to the hashes.
Yeah.
And then guess what? He can't. And once they see that, then they got him. Like, I just believe that this injury that he had was a catastrophic injury, man. And we're not getting the same Jimmy Garoppolo who took the 49ers to the Super Bowl. We are getting a lesser version of that. So now at this point, because the idea of Jimmy Garoppolo was good. When he was coming here, we were like, okay, this is a good idea. It's not a good idea now because physically he can't operate at the level he used to.
And and we've seen this before, right? We've seen it before with our former quarterback. Once you get that brutal injury, it's very difficult to return to that same form that you once was. We never seen 2016 DC again. We all missed and loved him. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you're right. I just don't think that this guy, he's just not ready to go right here.
Bro, this is more Matt Schaub than DC.
Oh my God.
This is like Matt Schaub. It's like Matt Schaub went from being a guy who was a borderline Pro Bowler to looking like he doesn't even belong in the NFL, just like that.
Yeah.
I think that's what's happening at this point. I think Jimmy G needs a headset at this point.
Cheese, I think they hold on to their cards until the end of the week. I think this may even be a game time decision. They may try to keep the Chargers, a divisional rival, off, kind of off balance. I think they're going to hold off on announcing who is going to start until later on in the week. What do you think about that, Wasted?
I think they like to do that. That's one of the Patriot way to keep everything under the vest. But at the end of the day, all those parlor tricks are not going to win you any football games.
Yeah.
Whether the people know who's starting or not, that's not going to give you some competitive advantage, man. You know what gives you a competitive advantage? Calling the right plays when it's time. Yeah. Making the right decisions, clock management. The problems that we're having are the same problems we had last year. The last year, we didn't know whether to blame the quarterback, the coach, the defense. We had no idea because it was a new thing. Yeah. Now, what we're doing is we're developing a trend, and we're seeing that, hey, when the money's on the table, Josh McDaniels' brain is not moving the way it should. And you would think for a guy who's been around as much winning football, he would know how to, like, I'm going to give you an example. And I don't want to go back too much into the Pittsburgh game, right? But it was a moment in that game, right? We were down, I think we were down 21-7.
Mm-hmm.
And we went for it on fourth down. That was the time you should have kicked the field goal. That was the time you should have kicked the field goal.
Yes.
And it's like that right there.
Well, what happened was it was the penalty, right? What happened with that penalty gave us a first down. And then is that the series you're talking about?
No. I was writing it in my article, man. I got to find it, man.
My bad. I wasn't listening. I was actually looking for something else. So go ahead, bro. You got.
Yeah, but no, it wasn't that. It wasn't that one, but it was, we went for it on fourth down. We didn't get it.
Yeah.
Right. That was when they should have kicked that field goal, because now it's 10-21.
Mm-hmm.
Now you go down, you score 17. Now it's a 4-point game. It's a one possession, game. And it's like, bro, it's a lot of things that I'm noticing with Josh where I think he's out thinking his own self. He's not going out there and really, really being cognizant of the clock the whole game. And then once everything kind of like comes down on him, then he starts doing all these weird things in the fourth quarter. And it's like, this is the same stuff we saw last year, how like you can have 21-point leads and you weren't able to salt the game away.
Yeah. Facts. Shout out to Perk Angle. I got the Lions over the Packers, brother. Easy. And I think the Packers are a feisty team. I just think the Lions are the better team. Real quick, too, you guys, for those who did not see earlier, Tom Pelissero put on Twitter that we did sign veteran outside linebacker Malik Reed. He's signing with our practice squad. He says, per source, Reed has 16 sacks in 59 career games, 36 starts with Denver and Pittsburgh. So we're adding to that, to that linebacker room, which is great. I know Curtis Bolton was just added to the injury report, you guys. For those who did not see the injury report today, Jacorian Bennett is on there with a hamstring. He was limited, so it looks like he will play. Curtis Bolton, knee, did not participate. So this may be a move just to add some depth to that linebacker room with Malik Reed. Max Crosby, knee, he was limited. He'll play. Jimmy Garoppolo, concussion, he did not participate. Other than that, Roderick Teamer, Achilles, he was limited. So he'll be able to go out there. You know, he's a major special teams guy for us. The Chargers, theirs is a little more deep. Wasted. Have you seen this yet?
Yeah, man. I see them having J.C. Jackson with that healthy scratch last week. That's crazy, bro.
But look at this, though, bro. Joey Bosa, hamstring toe, did not participate today. And things will change. It's still early on in the week. Austin Eckler, ankle, he was limited. He's already had struggles, being healthy this year. Gerald Everett, illness, he did not participate. Gilman, the safety, Hill did not participate. Derwin James, hamstring, did not participate. Eric Kendricks, linebacker, hamstring, was limited. Corey Linsley, illness, did not participate. Khalil Mack, rest, he did not participate. Kenneth Murray Jr., groin, did not participate. And Rashawn Slater, ankle injury, he was limited. So they got a lot going on over there right now. In LA. Salute to Xavier as well. Is Davis trying to make us pay for a play pinata, a laughing stock spectacle of a team for a few more years before we use that money to acquire a quality team? We're being made fools of so far, man. Xavier, look, bro, at this point, I agree with you. And I think that Marquette King was very right to go over there and give him a noogie. What do you think about that, Wasted?
Man, look, man, leave Mark alone, man. Mark is doing the best he can, man. He hires people, and it's up to them to do well, man. Leave Mark.
I agree. Salute to everybody here in the building, man. Wipe them feet, y'all. Hit them thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to both channels, make sure you hit that subscribe button on both, man. You already know what time it is. We appreciate you guys for rocking with us tonight. Once again, Chef in the building. I agree. We shouldn't be in panic mode just yet. And we're 1-2. The thing that it is, though, John, is it's early, but we've seen some bad football. And that's why everybody's spooked, because Jimmy don't look like he's going to get any better. Let's just keep it a buck. The defense, I'm seeing some signs of life. And I wanted to read this too, because right now the Raiders have the worst turnover differential in the NFL right now. We have no turnovers on the defensive side of the ball, Wasted, at all.
That's ridiculous, bro. And that was the thing that we were looking for. We were looking for the Raiders to change that differential, and the fact that we're not getting any after all of these changes that we made. We almost had one, but he didn't drop it.
Yeah,
he dropped it. But the fact that that's still an issue for us, it was never an issue for us because we didn't turn the football over as much as everyone else. But now we're leading the league in turnovers, and we're not producing any. So that's like a death blow for the Raiders offense.
Think about that. You're the worst at both. Like on the offense and defensive side, that is terrible. Salute to Joe. AOC looks more ready in the McDaniel system. This is facts than any of our vets. Worst case scenario, we got a 4th rounder. Best case scenario, we got ourselves a Purdy situation, and suddenly our team starts popping. Joe, I agree with you. I think that Aiden needs to be put out there. I think that that's going to inject some life into the fan base, into the locker room. We need some type of excitement right now. Jimmy G, I get it, veteran. He's been a winner in the league. He's had some durability issues, a lot. But I'm gonna be honest, there's no signs of life with Jimmy G right now, bro. Like, he looks absolutely defeated. Like, I don't, like you said, he got shook up in Buffalo, and you can tell that he's starting to look at that ankle again. He's starting to think about that leg. Like, remember the happy feet that he had against? We're like, what is he doing? Like, I've never seen Jimmy G look like that before, bro.
Never. And look, let's see if he can right that wrong, if he can play this week. But the problem for me is this: is not Mark Davis, but is Josh McDaniels so arrogant that he can't see and he can't address that situation? Because to be honest with you, right, I think the fact that they had to put that caveat in Jimmy's contract is a bad sign for them bringing him in.
Yeah.
Like, for me, I'm thinking of it from this prism. Yeah, he played for me before, but there's other quarterbacks out there that are free agents that are a lot healthier and younger than Jimmy.
Yeah.
Why don't I get them and develop them? Why do these guys always have to have somebody who has had some connection to them at some point?
Yeah. Well, I think they got desperate. I think because Tom decided on retiring and becoming that, partial owner, and then A-Rod going to the Jets. I don't know, man. Look, to be real with you guys, it would have been smarter to just bring our guy back last year. You know what I mean? Brought him back and just ran.
Back, bro.
Yeah.
Shit, man. Go get Baker Mayfield. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a big Baker Mayfield guy. I'm just saying you could have paid him a bag of peanuts to be the quarterback if you were going to come here and have this happen.
Yeah, facts. Salute to Cheese Man. All the fantasy experts are saying Adams has a career day regardless of the quarterback. With that said, this defense is trash. No excuses. I don't think the defense is trash. I just think they're not doing enough to give the offense more possessions. You know what I'm saying? Like, go out there, man, and get to the quarterback. Where's the sack? Like, what do we have? 4 sacks this year, somewhere around there? Yeah, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. I mean, we're watching Max Crosby get double and triple teamed, and nobody else in the D-line can find a way to get to the quarterback. That's unacceptable, bro. That's unacceptable.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. You know what pisses me off is that, you know, everybody talks about how complicated this offense is, and good coaches know how to simplify things to put people in good situations. And I think it's that point that they need to humble themselves with their program. Their program is not working, bro.
Yeah, it's not. And Wes, there's no update on Brandon Facing yet, but he's going to miss the first 4 weeks. He was put on the PUP list. So we'll get an update on him after the Chargers game. We should see if we bring him back up and put him on the 53-man roster. Salute to our brother John once again. If AO goes in, that veteran offense knows there is added weight on their shoulders to execute. I like that. I like that. Sometimes a perceived weakness breeds better teamwork. I like that. I do, because even when DC went out last year struggling, you know, Pittsburgh was the last straw. Stiddy was, you know, played against the best defense in the league with the Niners, and he went out there and that offense looked like insane. I know it came back down to, you know, reality against the Chiefs, you know, week 17 or whatnot. But at the end of the day, like, it looked a little different. We need, like, this offense is just not clicking. And with Jimmy G, it's just clear. It's clear he's not the guy. I'm sorry. I just don't see any signs of him getting better. I think this is going to be the guy that we have. And to be honest with you, if they're going to tank, just keep Jimmy G in there. Fuck it. Like,
look, I'm gonna be real with you. If they start Brian Hoyer, if he can't go, that's showing you that's exactly what they're trying to do.
Yeah,
because they know that Brian Hoyer, and this is a stat you told me. I didn't even know this. He hasn't won a game since 2016.
Yep. 0-12. 0-12 since then.
2016. So basically, you could have had a baby in 2016, and that baby is school age now. The last time he won a game.
Facts.
That's insane, bro.
That motherfucker's in elementary now.
Yeah, he's in elementary. Yo, he's a school age kid. You know, telling you terrible sandwich, mom.
Yeah, straight up. Salute to Rob, man. I'll be there in my Gannon jersey. Oh, and I want to talk about this. Salute to Rob for bringing this up. Did you see? Okay, now, and I don't want to shit on this guy, right? I know he follows me on Twitter. I didn't see the dude's name, and I'm not gonna put him on blast. Did you see this guy go on Twitter and it went viral? Right, this guy literally gave up his fandom after 20 years or whatever of being a Raiders fan. He tagged Seawood, he tagged Rich Gannon. Rich Gannon was even like, "Sorry, brother," to hear it. He just gave up his fandom, right? And mind you, you know, we all go through our emotions and shit. Then he tried to clean it up the following day. I don't think he expected that shit to go where it went. It went completely viral. Like, Dove picked it up. Everybody picked it up. Look, I'm sorry, bro. Once you do that, there's no coming back from me.
It's not. Once you
that shit is embarrassing, bro. Like, as a fan base, we look terrible.
Bro, that dude, see, that's the problem with this internet shit. That dude probably would have done that 10 years ago, and it would have happened in a vacuum and nobody would have known about it. But that's what happens when you're a grown man, and every emotion you have, you run to social media with it. You should have kept it to yourself, because now people be like, yo, I thought you gave your fandom up. As if he walked out on his family like a guy from like the, you know, back in the day. These people would just walk out on their families because
I'm gonna go get the milk. I'm gonna go get a carton of cigarettes. I'll be back.
Yeah. Hey, baby, I'm about to go get a pack of cigarettes. And then they never come back. like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's pretty much what he did, bro. Like, get out of here with that shit.
Yeah, man. Hey, you making this look bad, King. You got to. Hey, just delete your Twitter, man, and come back. You know what I mean? Come back later. Like, shout out to Fuck You, one of the greatest names in YouTube history. Before I say this, I do not want the Raiders to do so bad that McDaniels ends up getting fired. We agree, brother. But what if maybe we hire Flores as our head coach? What do y'all think? I would love to have a defensive-minded head coach, because everybody's been screaming for a great defense. I love Flores too. I just don't think they're going to bring Brian Flores in. I just don't see it happening.
Yeah, nah, yo, look, I love Brian Flores, man.
Yep,
but
me too.
I just feel like Mark Davis he has a battle that he goes through now, right? Like, especially since he's been in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
he has to make the team viable. He has to have the face of the team be viable, right? So it's like I think he's looking for coaches that are going to move the needle as opposed to hiring the right coach.
Yeah.
And that's a big problem. It's a big, big problem, right? Because even when we had Derek, right? When we had Derek, the right coaching call probably would have been Doug Peterson.
Yeah. No.
Because you will want to get a guy that's more like Andy Reid and Malibu.
Super Bowl winner. Yep. Switched up Jacksonville so quick and so fast. You're right. That was another guy that we talked about a lot during that process.
Yeah. It was between Harbaugh, Doug Peterson, and Daniels. And I would have been happy with either one, right? But we got McDaniels, right? We got McDaniels, and it is what it is. And I support him and you support him because that's what we do. Thing is that now, like if he does get rid of Josh, I think he's going to be trying to take a swing at probably a notable head coach to get the fan base involved, because that's a big part of everything that he does. Why do you think he signed off on Devontae Adams coming here?
Yeah.
Because he needs somebody to sell tickets, bro.
Facts. Salute to LT. Should let AOC play the rest of the season. I couldn't agree with you anymore, my brother. Salute to you on a $2 donation. Salute to James as well. Hope we don't break AOC's confidence by starting him too soon. Look, James, we didn't want this to happen, but how bad Jimmy G looks at this point, I feel like we have a better chance of winning football games by just putting a young guy out there. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is.
Too many talented players. Like, it was too many talented players for them not to be able to get the ball in certain spaces. Yeah. That's the problem. Like you're actually putting like a muzzle on the offense. And conversely, if we can break his spirit this easily off of one game, he ain't the guy anyway, and we got him out of here early.
Yep. Salute to John for becoming a member on both our channels. We appreciate you, brother. Real talk. Once again, had the show wasted some love too. I love it, man. We appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. I got to say this too, man. I just got this. So look, and I don't want to do no negativity, right? This dude commented, I uploaded our insane blackout weekend, right? With Too Short, Marquette King, and all that. The little video, right? This is the shit, man. This dude commented, said, please keep it real. Some of our fans enjoy your channel, but they can't afford to go to an NFL game. You should rethink dropping videos like this. Thank you. So let me say something real quick, because I'm gonna give this guy the exact energy he wants. I upload these kind of videos for people that can't go to the games, that can see, because a lot of people are working class people in Raider Nation that can't afford to do it. Shit, I can't afford to go to Allegiant Stadium. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. But I upload these videos so our fans can see the nation in full force. That's the weakest shit I've ever seen in my life. You, sir, should go with the other guy that retired a Raider on Twitter. Both of y'all hit the streets. You out of here, man. What did my man say? You are ceremoniously unceremoniously
blocked. Get the F out of here. And you know what I can say to you too? I think what you should do is you should go somewhere for people who can afford to kiss my ass. Don't come with that nonsense again. The F out of here.
There you go. I had to give the guy the energy he wanted, man. Salute to GOR Dog. You know better than most. How much does Mark Davis really hear the outside noise? Because if Hoyer starts, there's no way there won't be a huge uproar. He hears everything. I'm gonna tell you right now. He keeps his fingers on the pulse of what's going on. I'll tell you that right now. Anytime I see Mark, he's with a player. He's with a former player. You know what I mean? He's always around. He knows what's going on. A guy also that talks to the fans. Anyone that's in this comment section that's ever met Mark, he will go up to you and have a full-blown conversation with you. He is a normal type dude. I promise you. Mark is a solid individual. So he hears it. He hears it. And I'm telling you right now, me and Waste had this conversation the other day about, like, he's going to hear all this shit. But remember, we were talking about if Caleb was available, right, and we didn't take him, Mark's going to have to step in and say, oh, no, we're taking him. I think Mark would do that.
Mark would be like, go down to that. Hey, Josh, I want to be in the war room for the draft.
Yep. Because I need my superstar that's going to sell tickets, and I need my Patrick Mahomes, and period. And I don't think that he's going to allow another move like that to happen in terms of moving on from your four-time Pro Bowl quarterback Derek Carr to going to get Jimmy G, who ain't doing shit. Let's just hope that Aiden O'Connell's the guy. Let's just hope that's the guy, so we don't have to worry about it anymore, because this is a guy that Josh would like, right? The pocket passer, the traditional guy. You know what I mean? Like, that's what Josh McDaniels wants. But I'm telling you now, that draft, that war room, I think Mark's going to come in. If Caleb is available, he's going to say, hey, if you want your job, you go get that guy. I don't care if he improvises. I don't care if he's an eclectic personality. You go get that guy. Period.
Yeah. Hey, man, listen to the owner. You listen to the owner. It's the same way with the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
Sometimes when Jerry lets them do their thing, and there's other times Jerry go, hey, listen. He goes, you guys better take who I told you to take.
Yep.
Even his son.
Yep.
The only time that they didn't was when his son talked them out of taking Johnny Manziel.
Yep. That's it.
Yeah, they talked about it.
Yeah.
Bro, you know what's funny, man? You talk about he hears everything. I know he hears everything. I mean, the man has a satellite dish for a hairstyle. I mean, definitely. He got a whole Smurf house on his head, man. That's crazy, bro. The mushroom cap.
Yeah, I was stupid, bro. Shout out to Damon. Home game at SoFi. Start AOC to pump life into the fans, and the players should feed off of that. Damon, we agree with you 110%. Salute to our dog, Edgar, man. Coaches might know something we don't know about AOC. Does McDaniels make it through 17? I don't think that they know anything. Everybody has spoke highly about the kid, Edgar, up to this point. If the players are the only ones seeing it, then we have a real problem if the coach doesn't see what the hell's going on. The kid balled out in preseason with a bunch of backups. Could you imagine what Aiden O'Connell will do with a real O-line, which, you know, they have struggled in the run game, but they have been great in pass pro with Devontae, Hunter Renfrow, and all these other options. Aiden would go out there and cook. Period. Like,
bing, 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 bing. He'll be hitting everybody.
Yeah,
I can see it clear as day. I think he's going to play well if he gets a chance to.
Yeah. But you know, but knowing our luck, you guys will probably end up seeing Brian Hoyer out there. Salute to King 85. Let me ask y'all this. Looking at the vanilla play design and setup, do you think the game is starting to pass Josh by? Look at his hand-picked quarterback room in 2023. Zero mobility, all with mid-arms. You want to take that over, Wasted?
Yeah, man, definitely. I definitely think that, look, you got to realize this offensive system is something that's been rinsed and repeated since the 70s.
Yeah.
You know, it's not much different than what the Giants ran in the 80s and in the 90s. And it's not so much different from what Parcells had them running when he was here when he was in New England. And it's the same offense. They just add new wrinkles to it. And the thing that changed a little bit is when the spread offense was running wild in college football, and they instituted some of those concepts. So at the end of the day, man, it is. And the league has caught up to it. Yeah. You're 100% right. The difference is that when you got the greatest quarterback of all time running it, it's a little different.
And damn, man, it be calling me right now. And yeah, I'm going to say this real quick, man. Brady made Bill Belichick and Josh McDaniels look phenomenal because they've both been mid as fuck since he's left. Let's keep it a buck.
Yo, Harry from Michigan. Let me tell you.
The GOAT. Harry is in the building, man.
You better be glad that I'm not controlling the chat tonight, because you would be unceremoniously blocked for 3 days. I'm going to banish you to the depths of Raider Nation Unlimited's gulags. So no.
Oh, wow. Hold on. I'm just texting B real quick.
Oh, man. Yeah, but yo, man, let me tell you something. Pride and Purpose. He said, hire Ray Lewis as our team hype man. Now, why would Ray Lewis want to come over here and hype up the Raiders, man? Ray Lewis don't have no love for us, man. Shout out to Murder Ray, though, man.
Hey, I would take that all day, though. I'm telling you right now.
Get it to the house. You hear that?
Salute to Daniel, man, Cap Keenan, man, for becoming a member of the channel. We appreciate you, brother. Real talk. If you guys want to become a member, hit the join button on both the channels, man. We appreciate you. It's the best way to support what we do. Salute to Elite. Salute to Top Beats. Salute to our brother LV Maximus, all in the building. Salute to James Moore, all our people, man. We appreciate you guys. Real talk. And salute to you, my dog, becoming a member of the channel as well. We salute you, King. Salute to 619.
This pot, are you telling me fuck you?
Fuck you, bro.
Fuck you.
The equinox is upon us. Fuck you, bro. Salute to Raider Prophet. If we're having this same conversation next week, let's still be enemy from KC and give them the head coaching opportunity. Nobody else would. I'm gonna be real with you, Prophet. The enemy got, Sam Howell and those guys looking pretty good on the offensive side of the ball. You know what I mean? So look, I don't think Mark would ever give him the job because of the whole domestic, shit in the past. You know what I mean? And there was rumors and rumblings about, he was kind of hard to work with in Kansas City. But I mean, Andy did shoot that down. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what is true and what to believe in. But look, at the end of the year, if Josh is gone, I wouldn't mind bringing him in for an interview and just seeing what can take place. You know what I'm saying? Could you imagine getting the enemy and then getting Caleb Williams?
Bro, I wouldn't want that. I don't want anybody from Andy Reid's family tree so he can own us even more. I don't want that.
Well, Tom Brady already owns us, so it can't get any worse than that, bro. God, salute to Yo Raider, man. What's up, fellas? Graphk, great meeting you Saturday night. Start AOC, play Nesta and Trey. That's why we drafted them, right? You think another reason why JJ is struggling is last year he ran behind a fullback instead of 12 personnel. That's an interesting take. I just think that Josh is struggling. I don't think he has his legs under him yet. We can blame the O-line a little. You know, they have not been great run blocking this season, but I'm sorry. Maybe I'm just more tougher on superstars. I think that's why a lot of people hated me with my whole Derek Carr takes. I just expect more out of stars. You know what I'm saying? Like, I expect more out of stars. And I don't want to call it's called DC a superstar. I'm just going to say it's a star.
Bro,
I expect more.
Look, I do too, because guess what? That is the reason why they pay you. They pay you more than everyone else to be that. That is why everybody is depending on you, bro. You gotta show up and answer the bell. Look, when we were growing up, bro, I know, look, man, that's some of the greatest football that was ever played, right?
Ever.
But I don't remember ever seeing Jerry Rice not answer the call.
No.
I don't ever remember seeing Walter Payton not ever answer the call.
Never.
I don't know how much of Walter you saw because I'm a little older, but Walter Payton answered the call until he left the league, bro. Barry Sanders, Emmitt Smith, when Emmitt Smith was kind of trashed the last 2 years of his career, 3. But Emmitt Smith, look, we expect that. So if you're gonna call that's why Devontae Adams is such a special talent, bro. Because I've never seen him not answer the bell.
Ever. Salute to Yo Raider, man. Hey, my brother, it was a blessing and a pleasure also to meet you, King. Thank you so much for popping out at our events, man. Appreciate you, brother. And thank you for the $20 donation. Salute to Out the House, man. My guy. If AOC starts, I buy last-minute tickets to the game on Sunday. If Hoyer starts, I don't go. I'm ready to strike at Allegiant Week 5 if he don't start. Look, I've already told everybody. Look, I'm sorry, y'all. You know, I'm not going to Vegas no more. I'm not going to Vegas this season. Me and Wasted got some plans to do some road games with Miami and some other stuff that we're working on right now. I'm not going out to Vegas. Like, I'm just not. So, you know what I mean? Like, I hear you, bro. I hear you. Like, they got to turn this thing around. I love my team, but I will watch them from the crib. I will do a watch party so we can all scream at the screen together as a unit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going out there and spending that kind of cash and forking that kind of dough over to see this product, bro. Like, we've scored under 20 points every game this season so far. I know it's early. That shit is disrespectful, bro. That's disrespectful. Salute to my dog Cheese, man. Once again, if I'm Mark and Josh is driving, it's going to be like that scene from The Godfather. I'm leaving the gun and taking the cannoli.
I said that the other day. I just said that the other day.
Yo, all praises to Al. He would have canned this dude last year.
I just said that the other day, yo. Rocco Clemenza. Shout out to Rocco Clemenza, yo.
That shit is hilarious. Salute to Cheese, bro. I promise you, Wasted literally just said the same shit that you said. That is comedy gold. Salute to everybody in the building. We're going to try and get some more. We're going to get a bunch of more comments in, you guys. The chat is flying today. We got 1,000+ people in the building. Salute to John. If you're going to compete with Kansas City and San Diego, you have to get – damn, he said San Diego. I like that. Send them motherfuckers back. Yeah, I like this. Salute. You have to get an elite quarterback. Facts.
Yo, John Scheffler is a brother of my own heart, man, because I'm going to tell you something. Some of these teams, the people moving around and stuff, look, man, they are the San Diego Superchargers. It's no LA nothing. F them. We're still the Oakland Raiders. You know what I mean? The Ravens are still the Browns to me. F all of this moving around, man. Get off my lawn.
Salute to 209, my dog. What's good, Docs? Wasted. We need to start AOC, period. We both agree with you, brother. I think McDaniels is done in LV. It's only a matter of time. I'll tell you right now, if he keeps looking the way he's looking right now, he's clearly out of here. And me and Wasted talked about this. It looks like the beginning of the season, he had the locker room. Everybody was singing his praises. It looks like he's slowly but surely losing it. I think the only person I really haven't got any weird energy from within those pressures is Max Crosby. I just think he always looks at, the bright spots and everything. Like, he was talking about Tyree, Wilson and helping him with his development. And, pretty much he just ain't there yet and blah, blah, blah. But I'm going to be real, y'all. Even on the defensive side of the ball, it's time to start Malcolm Kuntz. Tyree needs to go. Look, he needs to be a rotational guy at this point. Malcolm has been proven to be able to get to the quarterback. He's also is setting the edge a little better than what he initially did in those first 2 seasons. It's time to have Malcolm Kuntz be his second guy on the bench.
He's only playing 30% of the snaps, and he's got the most pressures besides Max Crosby on the team. It doesn't make any sense to not play him. And real quick, to piggyback off of that with Josh McDaniels. Josh McDaniels' overall head coaching record with the Las Vegas Raiders stands at 7-13, right? He finished with a record of 6-11 last year, and he's won 1 game this year. And from 2009, 2010, when he accumulated a record of 11-17 with the Broncos, he's actually better with the Broncos than he's been with us. That's scary, bro.
Damn.
That is scary, man.
That's
you got it. You got it, man. Let me not.
No, bro. That shit is depressing, bro. Salute to Daniel, man. I'm always watching the Raiders report with Mitch. Shout out to our brother Mitch and Chugs. We had a fucking ball with them this weekend. Love watching more Raiders content. Just got the membership. Love the show already. Keep up the great work. Salute to you, Daniel. We appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, Daniel, you're always welcomed over here, so you don't have to look at that gelatinous Chugs on the screen. You tell Chugs that he looks like a Mucinex loogie.
Yo, did you say Chugs looks like a Mucinex loogie?
Yes, he does.
Oh, dude, I gotta call Chugs after this, and I have to tell him. You know what? As a matter of fact, I'm gonna take a snippet. Somebody take a snippet of that and send it to me, bro. Chugs needs to see this. A Mucinex loogie. That is disrespectful, and I agree with you. Salute to Darth Raider. He has no clue what he's doing. Second stint, same BS. And you know what's crazy is? John Gruden, second stint. Same shit. Like, can we ever get right, Wasted? Are we ever going to get right, bro? Are we ever?
No, we're not. And yo, somebody said, yo, you're the same guy that called John Gruden a cornball. I'm the same guy who called John Gruden a cornball, and I'm the same guy that's calling you a cornball. F you, get unceremoniously blocked. You're lucky I don't have the damn control of the chat.
Salute to Braxton. Does AOC get the nod over Hoyer? To be honest with you, Braxton, I don't think we see AOC this weekend. I hope we do, and I think that they hear all the cries, they hear all the outrage from our fan base, but I don't think that they care. I think that Jimmy G, if he's not out there, Brian Hoyer is going to be the starter, and they're going to get people even more mad. And to be honest with you guys, for all the people that hate Josh McDaniels, that may be the best thing for you, because Mark's going to look at that and say, wow, you guys used a 4th-round draft pick on a quarterback that looked really good in preseason, and you went to a certified clip holder to be your starter that hasn't won a game since 2016, 0-12 since then. The last game they won was Bears in Detroit. They won by 3 points. That is just disrespectful. So I'm gonna be real with you guys. For those who want Josh gone, you may want Brian Hoyer out there on Sunday.
Yeah, I know, man. Listen, Brian Hoyer is the elixir to get you fired.
Yeah,
you want to get fired, you start Brian Hoyer, baby. Because ain't nobody kept their job after he started for
at all. Right, everybody gone. Everybody getting cooked.
Listen, I'm talking about the guy that's selling the pretzels. I'm talking about the guy that's taking the tickets for parking outside. Everybody gets fired when Brian Hoyer starts.
Everybody got to go. Everybody get a pink slip like Oprah throws keys under seats and shit. Real talk. Ooh. Everybody get a pink slip. Salute the Bo, man. Where's the adjustments? Remember when JMD had to roll with Cam Newton at quarterback? Definitely. He created a whole offense around Cam Newton. How come we can't get that creative play calling? And they were 500 with Cam Newton, and that wasn't really that great of a team. I'm going to be honest with you. So, yeah, I don't know what happened. At this point,
I know what happened. Guess what? You don't have the hoodie next to him telling him, hey, Josh, you're a fucking idiot. Get the ball again. You're an idiot, Josh. Get the ball again. What are you doing? Go fuck yourself.
That's facts. That's facts. And watch Josh McDaniels be the guy that gets fired, right? And when Bill leaves, he takes over the job in New England, and watch him cook. Watch him cook.
Yeah, bro, it's always like that. And you know the thing is, he's going to piss me off, right? Because my thing is he's not going to, like, lose every game. He's going to win just enough so we don't get the player that we really want.
Yeah, exactly. Salute to Jose. I like this. If Graham gets fired, salute to my dog, as always. If he gets fired, who do you replace him with next year, and whose defensive scheme is the best? We were just talking about Flores, right? That'd be an interesting name to bring in. Go ahead.
I think Brian Flores, I don't mean to cut you off, but I think Brian Flores, at this point, it wants to be a head coach. I don't think he's going to leave the situation he's in to be a defensive coordinator. Yeah. So Brian Flores is kind of out. I don't really want to retread defensive coordinator. You know what I mean? And the guy that I really wanted is a head coach now, down with the Texans. So, I mean, at this point, it's looking like things are going bad for the New York Giants.
Yeah.
If this guy gets fired, I would like us to bring a Wink Martindale.
Ooh, Wink.
I like Wink because I don't know, man. It doesn't look like things. I know that Brian DeBall is not going anywhere, right?
Yeah.
So he's the guy he's an offensive-minded head coach. They always use the defensive coordinator as a scapegoat, so maybe that'll be it.
Salute. Look, there's a few names, but Flores would be at the top of my list. I love what he brings to the game.
Or foot sex Rex.
You know what's crazy, old school? I think he would. I think Zeke would get rid of his best friend in order to keep his job. I would. I do. What do you think about that? I truly do.
1,000%. I think he'll be just as seedy as the guy he played on Law and Order. Yeah, definitely.
Man, I'm live right now. I'll call you right back.
Oh, I thought that was Chugs.
My wife does not look like a Mucinex booger. Salute to our brother old school though. Yes, we both agree. I think that he would can him in order to keep his job. AALV, we keep that between family, bro. He said, I got the skinny on you from Barcode Cody. Glad you had a great time. Sunday was a living hell for me, LV. I'm telling you, Sunday was a living hell. Salute to Lewis. Graphk, y'all going to be at the game? No, won't be in Vegas, brother. I know there's going to be a lot of stuff going on out there. Go out there and kick it, man. But we're looking at the road. We're looking at the road. We're looking at a few other ideas that we're trying to. Oh, you know what, though? Let me say this. If one of those situations that we got going on in LV transpires, we may be out there, Lewis. So I'm going to put a pin in that one. Salute to you, man. Salute to Rube as well. James is sorry. We need a new center. Bro, he's been
saying that for 2 years. Graphk? Listen, who has been saying that Andre James is ass ever since I got on YouTube?
Yeah.
I have. Yo, you can go back and look. I've been saying that we need to get rid of his scrub ass for 2 seasons now. And now the chickens have come home to roost. This man, whenever he has a true nose guard on him, gets embarrassed. He got embarrassed by a rookie. Now, Benton is a beast.
He's a beast.
He is definitely a beast. But everybody hits him with that swim move.
The same move. The same ass move.
Oh, my God, man.
It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
Scrub. Yeah. Effing scrub. And I never do that. I'm not as harsh as Andy. Andy will destroy a player. I don't do that because I didn't play in the National Football League. But Andre James is a big Build-A-Bear looking scrub. And they need to go and draft a goddamn center, man. It's enough. Or they need to go take Dylan Parham and move him to center, man.
I'm gonna be real. Anytime he gets a true nose over him, he just gets absolutely embarrassed out there. So I definitely agree with you, and you've been saying that since day one. Salute to Patrick B. More reps for Kuntz. Agreed, brother. Agreed. AOC at quarterback. More disguised blitzes since the front can't get it done. Let's bump and run man to man on the outside. Salute to our brother man Patrick B. Talking that shit. Patrick B. for defensive coordinator, bro. Point blank. Period. Bring him in. Get rid of Patrick Graham and have Patrick B. We're going to keep a Patrick. It's just not going to be the Graham type. Salute to Clem, man. I'm still hopeful we'll find a way to beat the Chargers. Just win, baby. Salute to my dog, man. I'm not doing any predictions on that game. I'm not. I'm just going to just sit back and enjoy the ride and hope that our team figures it out. But I'm going to be honest with you, Clem. I'm very nervous about this game. Like I said before, historically, teams have found a way to get this shit together against us. And I'm nervous that the Chargers are going to do the same thing. So salute, man. He was better with the donkeys because he was cheating. Dark, talk that shit. Talk.
Yo, man, you know what? I hate the fact that Brandon Marshall was right.
Damn.
I hate that, man. Like, yo, bro, this is a hard pill to swallow, bro. It really is because we hoped for the best. We were optimistic. Yo, I am a glass half full kind of guy when it comes to Raiders.
Always.
You are too. Yo, Hondo Carpenter. Shout out to Hondo. Hondo was on the Josh McDaniels bandwagon. But now we are on the reverse. I'm not going after Josh, but Josh has to prove to me that he deserves to be the head coach of this team.
No more good shit from us until it's proven that he can do it. That's it. Hey, read this super real quick.
I got my money on you guys winning the basketball game if it happens. Thank you, John. See, that's because you're a sane individual, man.
John Chugs literally was bragging to me in Vegas that he literally he was like, bro, I will beat both of your asses in basketball. I'm like, dog, I don't think you understand our backgrounds. Like, there's levels to this shit. And Chugs don't want to see us on no basketball court, even with our backs and shit.
Let me ask you a question. Grab. Look, did you see how short Chugs was?
Yes.
So what is he gonna do? Because he's not stronger than me. He's not pushing me around, right? He's not gonna out jump me, even though I'm old. He damn sure ain't out jumping me. So what is he gonna do?
Chugs is built like a coffee mug.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, so what happens when I'm like several inches taller than him, and you throw the ball down to me in the post? What are you gonna do?
He ain't gonna do shit. He ain't gonna do shit. Salute to our brother Chugs, man. Salute to Josh. So wait, with Josh McDaniels' lifetime 18-30 and Hoyer 0-12 since 2016, they're 18-42. That's what we're playing with Sunday. Good Lord, help us, sweet baby. Bro, John is smoking the chat today.
Oh my God, man.
Yo.
The great Hug D's.
The great Hug D. Salute to LVR brother for the $1 donation. We appreciate you, King. Shout out to everybody here in the building. You guys wipe them feet, man. Pay your bar tabs. Hit them thumbs up. Definitely helps the channels. You guys, hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet. Salute to Perk Angle, one of the greatest names in YouTube history. Mark needs to go bald and wear a do-rag like Vince McMahon. I agree. That would be phenomenal work. I agree.
That'd be awesome, especially if he tried to talk like a hip-hop star like Vince did. What up, Mike G?
Yo, I'm finally catching up with the chat, you guys. This shit was flowing. Shout out to our brother Daniel once again. Something has to change. The last time we were in the Super Bowl was 1 year after the Seahawks left the AFC. God damn, bro. That's the league we grew up in. Wow.
The Seabags, David Craig and Steve Largent, the original Kurt Warner. Yes, we know that league.
People don't remember. We were around. We watched Seattle twice a season. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, man. Yo, you remember Dave Craig? Yo,
yes.
Steve Largent,
all
Jim
them
Zorn. See, yes. You don't remember Jim Zorn.
Bro.
There's no way you watch Jim Zorn, bro. I was little as hell when Jim Zorn was the quarterback of the Seahawks.
Didn't he become a coach somewhere?
He was the head coach of the Redskins.
That's what I mean. Well, I know Jim Zorn. I'm just saying I wasn't watching. Look, bro, I'm not 85 years old like you. I'm a little younger.
Yeah, fuck, yo, Benny Blades, bro. Shout out to the boy Benny Blades, bro.
That shit sound like a 90s streetwear.
Benny Blades, right? Not Johnny Blade, Benny Blades.
Yo, salute the Raider man. Salute, fellas. 41-year fan. Raider fan just tried. Salute to our dog, Raider man. We appreciate you, bro. Shout out to he always supporting what we do, man. That's our guy. Shout out to Reaper as well. Edelnut said that they would ignore McDaniels' plays to win. Wait, what you mean, Reap?
He took Julian Edelman. That you know. Randy Moss calls Julian Edelman Edelnut.
Oh yeah.
But
would ignore McDaniels. Oh, and play to win. Oh, okay. So in New England, they were ignoring the play comments.
Tom Terrific did.
Yeah, I mean,
Tom Terrific's like, man, get that shit out of here.
Yeah, it's different. It's different. Salute to Gio once again. Chargers lead the league in passing yards allowed. Okay, yeah, that defense is very suspect, but we have the worst offense in the league right now.
Yeah, I know. So it doesn't really matter. It's not like we've been lighting it up all season there, Gio.
Once again, the Chargers are probably going to find their way against us. And they have a lot of people on the injury report. We'll read that one more time also before we head out. But yeah, no, I definitely agree with you, Gio. They look terrible out there defensively. It almost feels like everything is aligned and I have the kids start minus the coach's ego. Salute to our dog, Gio. And I'm almost caught up with the Supers. I'm going to get everybody else involved in the chat as well. Orlando, I'm tired of the team losing. Tired of KC fans talking trash. Fake fans, let's hope LV beats the Chargers, beat KC later this year. Offense needs to step up the next game. The O got to do something, bro, because right now, man, I never thought the offense would look as disgusting as it does, and then the defense looking like cool. All right.
Yeah, look, man, and you know who's one of the big reasons why? It's Divine Diablo.
Yep.
Divine Diablo is looking like a player, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
He's quickly becoming my favorite young Raider, bro. He is balling, man.
Yeah, he's definitely balling.
And Nate Hobbs is balling too.
Yeah,
as a slot or nickel corner, bro. He is playing like with everything in front of him. He's playing great.
Plays the run, all of it.
Yo, he's almost like a will linebacker. Almost.
Yeah,
he's almost playing the role that Jabril Peppers played in Patrick Graham's defense. He's playing great, man.
I like that. Salute to Jose. If the Jets keep going in this direction, are they going to say we bring Robert Salah as our DC? His 49er defense was good. Jose, I have to say this, right? The Jets defense is great, but he kind of inherited that defense. From what I was told, man, salute to my boy Crocker. He covers the Niners. He told me, man, that Shanahan is the one that calls that defense. So there's the reason why guys just kind of shuffle in and out, and the defense is still great. I mean, it is the personnel as well, but Shanahan is the one that calls that defense. I never knew that. Crocker was like, bro, that's Shanahan's defense. When guys come in, he says, this is what I want ran, and that's what they do. But Salah got lucky enough to inherit a lot of that defense. Now they're drafting some guys on the defensive side of the ball as well. But that'd be interesting. That would be interesting if he got let go, because the Jets, they're not going to keep him around too much longer if that offense can't get his shit together.
Woody Johnson told him this was his year. That's why they went out and got Aaron Rodgers. Yeah. Now the thing is that Aaron Rodgers blowing his Achilles, did that buy him some time? I think that the thing that's going to seal Robert Salah's fate with the Jets, and not this is Raider podcast, but I think it's standing behind Zach Wilson.
Yeah.
That is what's going to seal his fate. And to be honest with you, I'm cool on him as our defensive coordinator. We don't need.
I would love it. I would actually love it. But look, we'll revisit that when we figure out what we're doing with Graham. Salute the Bo once again, man. Have we seen? Yes, Byron Young has been out there. He's been out there, non-existent, but he's been out there at times. I mean, I'm not going to say he's getting a million reps, but he's been out there. Nothing, Bo, at this point. Nothing. And I thought it was great to get a defensive tackle right there, but I thought that was a reach. I was excited, man. We thought it was Byron Young out of Tennessee. We're like,
shit. No, it wasn't him.
Byron Young out of Alabama. We're like, oh, man. But yeah, he's been out there. It's just, but he hasn't been out there. You know what I mean? Salute to Space Beast. Bring in Brady for head coach, at least OC. Fight Josh McDaniels. Look, man, that man making too much money to be a coach. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. There's a lot of these guys, and me and Wasted spoke to Charles Woodson. He doesn't want to coach. I see a lot of people trying to bring Wood. He's not going to coach. Wood wants nothing to do with coaching.
We talked about that for probably like 10 minutes, bro. He's like, I don't want to coach at all, man.
Yeah, that shit is cooked. But I don't think Brady would ever do it. But I know why you said that though, Space, because he's the one guy that'll fight Josh McDaniels tooth and nail to get, to get the job done. So salute to Space, man. Salute to John once again, man. Let's be honest, the McDummy system, I think we can't run the ball. It's a wrap. I mean, John, we had the best running back in the league last year.
Yeah, you can run the ball in this offense. It's just that they have to get a certain kind of push up front. I think Josh got to run that rust off. I don't think Josh is, football. He hasn't been football ready. Now we're the first month of the season. This is kind of the same thing that happened last year. I think he'll get a chance to cook pretty soon.
Shout out to Mason Blue. He said that was Brian Benny that played for the Lions. Josh wants to know Canelo or Charlo. Wasted.
Hey, Wasted Talent is having a boxing podcast with his brother, probably Friday night, man. I'll tell you everything you need to know about Charlo and Saul Alvarez, man. Hey, Graphk, man, really quickly, man. When you're talking about a guy you can bring in for defensive coordinator, man, you ever think of a guy named Paul Gunther? He's out there. He's available, man. Just letting you know, man. I'm just saying, man. I mean, hey, man, let me tell you something, man. He is the deepest playbook in the National Football League as far as defensive play calls, man.
But John, but none of it makes sense.
I didn't say it had to make sense. That the playbook is great, man. might not actually work, man. I'm gonna tell you something, man. It's fucking impressive, man, when you hear it.
It works against the Chiefs.
Yeah, one time. Hey, you know what they say, man? The sun shines on a dog's ass once in their life, man. Hey, man, I just wanted to pull up and tell you, Graphk, man, I love everything you're doing for the nation, man. I want you to give a message to Marquette King. You let him know, man, it was a reason why I cut him.
He just texted me.
You tell him John Gruden says, man, He was unceremoniously booted from Raider Nation, man. Tell him Chucky sent you.
I'm going to definitely tell Kent what up. Salute, man. James Lair says T Swift will be the downfall of the Chiefs. It's always a blessing to have John Gruden in the building, man. One thing that we have over here in Shillmore that no one else has is access to John Gruden at any given time, man.
I mean, come on.
Yeah. Salute to James. Salute to John. I'm not saying we can't run the ball, but his whole offensive system is built on running the ball. And we're right. Yeah, you're right, John. We can't run the ball.
That is true. Yo, Chef is right, bro.
Chef, you're definitely right, my brother. Definitely. Salute to Jose once again. Graphk is head coach. Andy is OC. Hammer is DC. And Wasted as he put Wasted as special teams.
Hey, man, you know what you should put Wasted as, man? You should put Wasted as general manager, man. Because let me tell you something. Nobody gets more players right than that guy, man.
Salute. Hey, AJ says unceremoniously booted.
That's right. That's right.
Salute to Jose. Real quick, you guys, for those who are just pulling in late, we're still over 1,000 people deep in the chat. I want to read this injury report one more time, you guys. Actually, I'll put it up on screen so everybody can see it real fast. Let me see. Boom. Boom. Shout out to Raider Wire. Can you see that right there, brother?
Yes, sir.
All right. So, Gio, he's that bad.
Zeus, my ass.
Yeah.
Yo, they need to call him Kid Icarus because he's got wax wings.
Yeah, Zeus is just not the one. Right here, you guys, is the official injury report for Wednesday. Jacorian Bennett, hamstring limited. Curtis Bolton, knee, did not participate. And I think that may be a serious injury. I could be wrong, and I hope I'm wrong. But we did go out and get another linebacker that we added to our practice squad today. So I'm assuming that's a corresponding move with Curtis Bolton on the injury report. Max Crosby knee, he was limited. We seen against Pittsburgh, he kind of tweaked it, but he still went back out there and played through it. He'll play. Jimmy, still a concussion protocol, did not participate. I think this is going to be a game time decision that comes down between him, Hoyer, and Nate O'Connell. Roderick Teamer, dealing with an Achilles issue. He was limited, so it looks as though he may play depending on what he looks like. The Chargers have an extensive injury report, you guys. Joey Bosa, hamstring, toe, did not participate. Austin Eckler's been dealing with that ankle injury. He was limited, but he's back in practice. Gerald Everett, illness, did not participate. He'll probably be back by the time football is being played. Gilman, the safety, Hill, did not participate. Derwin James, once again, injured, hamstring, did not participate. Eric Kendricks, hamstring, was limited. He'll probably be out there good to go. Corey Linsley, illness, did not participate. Khalil Mack, former Raider, rest, veteran, did not participate. He will be out there. Kenneth Murray Jr., groin, did not participate. And a big one, tackle, Rashawn Slater, ankle, he was limited. That's definitely a name to keep an eye on.
Huge, because Max Crosby might have a field day.
Yeah,
definitely. Might have a field day, man.
Yeah, definitely. And also, you guys, I wanted to put it out there as well. I know everybody kind of popped in later, whatnot, but I know there's some people popping in and out, but we did sign Malik Reed today, linebacker. We signed him to our practice squad, and I think that was a corresponding move to Curtis Bolton. Reed had 16 sacks in 59 career games, 36 starts with Denver and Pittsburgh. Salute to Tom Pelissero for the tweet.
Bro, when they signed him, I was like, man, I wonder if Malik Reed can play defensive tackle.
Facts, man. Salute to everybody here in the building, man. Real talk. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys coming up on over an hour. You got anything else you want to talk about, Wasted?
No, sir, man. The only thing I want to talk about is just win, maybe, baby. Go out there and get a win.
Just win, maybe. That's a cold. Yeah, that's a cold one. We might have to run with that one moving forward, man. Salute to 8. If Josh McDaniels get fired, do you think Dave goes as well? I think the GM gets a little more time. I think Josh will be the first one to go. I think he stick with Zeke for a little bit. He made a few moves. We didn't see no one's seen the meltdown from Chandler coming. But he went and got a pass rusher that was better than Yannick, right? Went and got him, traded Yannick, got a starting corner that didn't work out for us in Rocky Sin. He moved on, but traded for Devontae, the greatest wide receiver in the game. He's made some things, but don't get me wrong, these 2 drafts are still up in the air. We still got to wait and see.
Devontae Adams was hand delivered to him by DC, so I don't even give him that. And
Bilal, then I got to give Derek Carr that credit, huh?
Yeah, and Bilal Nichols is terrible.
Oh, terrible. That's Champ. That was Champ Kelly.
Yo, I don't know. It's Champ Kelly, Kelly Price, Kelly Rowland. I don't know what Kelly we talking about, but Kelly Clarkson. But let me tell you something. Look, man. Zeke has not been great either. Like Josh McDaniels is taking a lot of arrows, but we looking Dylan Parham is like kind of okay. Yeah. Like, none of the guys are.
He regressed this year thus far.
Yeah, and this draft has been a complete dub. So, to be real with you, if anybody gets fired, I want both of them packaged up and booted the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Get the F out of here.
So, look, Federer says R. Kelly.
Nah, we ain't mentioning him.
Nicholas, there's no decent defensive tackles out there that are free agents right now. There's not one. I've scoured the internet looking at every free agent period and at every position. The only guy that we were looking at was Kyle Van Noy. He just signed with the Baltimore Ravens. There's nobody else really out there. Carlos Dunlap, add another DN, but they're still going to run with Tyree and in a mix of him and Malcolm. So, and then they signed Isaac Rochelle to the 53-man roster. So I don't think we're going to even look at another veteran defensive end at this point. So, look, man, there's no real DT out there outside of Sue, Donkey Kong Sue, and if whoever watched him in Philly last year with all that talent around him, he was a shell of his old self.
Nah, he collecting sandwiches and checks, man.
Yeah,
and then Akeem Hicks, man, he hasn't been the same since he had that catastrophic injury. So,
facts. Raider Rich, you got to know football, brother. Chandler he can set the edge. You know what I mean? I know he only had like 4.5 sacks. He dealt with some injuries last year, but Yannick will get you 8 sacks, probably 8 sacks a season. Yeah. But the guy is terrible against the run. Terrible.
A liability. Like he was so bad in the run. When you have a guy that has almost as many sacks as he's had tackles in a season, that lets you know everything you need to know. You have a defensive lineman only has like 11 tackles in a season. That lets you know what time it is.
Yeah, and you know what's funny, you guys? We didn't talk about this shit. We need defensive tackle help. These guys went out and worked out 2 tight ends yesterday.
Yeah, so it's like, bro, they're very, very tone. They're very, very tone deaf. They're really committed to this process on the road to nowhere.
Let's go get 2 more tight ends when we haven't even got our other 2 even in the system yet. We haven't even given them opportunities. Michael Mayer, you just drafted him 1 second round. You're going to go try out 2 tight ends.
And bro, the crazy thing is that, the problem with Josh that I saw before he came here, I was like, he's smart. He's under Belichick. By the law averages, maybe he'll get good, right? The problem is that single-minded blindness that he has, like he's Bill. You ain't Bill, bro. You can't get away with that. You have to adjust.
Yeah. At this point, I like Matt Leonidas. We talked about him the other day. Yeah. He did, but I think he's 29 somewhere. But I think his best football is done. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I would have shit. I mean, I think he'd be better than anything we got right now. I want to see Jaden. I want to see Nesta Jade. I want to see the young guy. Put the young guy out there. Like, instead of going out and getting a guy that's about to hit 30, put out our young guy. Like, why is this?
What do you got to lose? Why do you even draft these fucking guys if you're not going to play them? It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it don't make no damn sense. Shout out to Cali Boy. Number 4 been looking like the old number 4. Please start him. Wait, number 4 been looking like the old number 4. Please start. So you're saying Aiden?
Old DC. Old
DC. Like the old. Okay.
Good DC, not post.
If Aiden can be 2016 DC, run it. Like, run it. Dark MVP, what? Dark horse candidate? Like, well, actually, I can't even say dark horse candidate. That year, if he would have finished the season, he probably would have won MVP.
Yeah.
Real talk. Salute the Cheese, man. Graphk, if you ain't fucking with Allegiant, what up with the blackout parties? They're still going, Cheese. They're definitely still going, bro. That's our brother, Raider Cody, they'll be out there. Everybody's gonna be rocking. I'm just chilling. I'm working on a few things. So, but nah, brother, they're still gonna be out there going. Definitely every home game they'll be out there rocking. Let me see. Salute to Rick Glenn. What do you see happening to Patrick Graham? At some point, I think he's gonna be the scapegoat. The scapegoat.
Yeah, he will be the scapegoat 110%, man. That's why they did what they did. They act like they address the issues on the defense, but you don't address issues on the defense with a bunch of rookies and a bunch of cast-off free agents. you address it by going out there and spending big on a prize free agent like a prize starting free agent. They didn't do that in the real way, man.
No, not at all. Salute to John, man. I've been a Raider fan since 1969. It's been a rough 40 years, but man, I got to quote the movie Life. We just can't get right.
The boy can't get right.
And that's kind of the best way to end the show real quick. Salute to John also for becoming a member, man. We appreciate you, brother. As always, man. Hit that join button on both channels, you guys, if you want to support us in terms of memberships, man. We appreciate you guys. One of the best ways to support the channel. We're going to be back this week, you guys. We got our betting show. We're going to do that. We'll do our matchup preview as well. And me and Wasted are going to unveil something here shortly. We're going to keep it quiet. We're not going to say nothing, but I want to build some excitement up. Me and Wasted actually have something that we're going to really put into the universe. That's going to be the thing moving forward, right? So stay tuned. You want to kind of add a little sauce to it?
Nah, you know what? The only sauce that needs to be added is when we unveil it in its full splendor.
There you go. Oh. There you go. And salute to Lord Buddy Bear on the way out. For those who didn't watch film review with Big Mike and Andy, you missed some great content. Andre James looks suspect on film. Could he be replaced? And we just talked about that, Lord Buddy.
Well,
yeah, he like
for him, you know. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Lord, you know what's funny? All you had to do, right? All you had to do was keep McClendon Curtis. You could have put him at guard and you could have moved Parham over to safety. I mean, safety to center, right? Like he can play some center. Just move Parham over. You could have just kept McClendon Curtis, but no, off to Seattle, picked off your practice squad, a bunch of bums. You should have kept him around. Can the Raiders stop Herbert?
Man, they can't stop a cold. So, I don't know.
Hey, man, look. I don't know, man. Look, I'm not really worried about Herbert. I'm worried about our offense. That's the sad thing. Like, what are we gonna do offensively? Like, I think that we can edge it out. Like, I think the defense can do some things. We need some turnovers finally, but I think the defense is gonna be okay. I'm worried about the offense. When the hell are they gonna get this shit together? When are they gonna get this shit together? Because if they don't, we're in for a long ride, you guys. Long ride.
Somebody asked the word of the day. That's crazy.
Top. It's not really a crazy announcement. I promise you. We got a lot of things in motion right now. A lot of things that we're working on. So just stay tuned, brother. You already know, man. It's nothing. Actually, it is dope. It is kind of big, but we'll unveil it when it's time, man. So our brother.
Hey, and the wasted word of today is departure, because that's what we're about to do. Y'all have a great night.
Everybody in the building, man. On the way out, wipe them feet, pay your bar tabs, hit that subscribe button on both channels. Once again, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. And we out, man. One.
That's what I'm talking about.